All right, so today is July 26th, 2024. I'm gonna go over my levels. I'm keeping them as simple as and vanilla as I can. So, I did my levels through the pre-market setup already. I didn't use any value areas, high and lows. I'm basically just going off of what I see as far as volume and price action, and looking at where we sold and where we bought. So far, it looks like I didn't mark my value area highs and lows, but it looks like price where I marked the volume just lined up perfectly near them. I had a level here the other day, so um, not quite sure what to make of it. I think I should still put the lines. I'm looking at this here. I want to see what this line look like to see if my thesis matches my idea, and that way I can reduce the time of setting up all these value areas, highs and lows, and just working on just the volume and the price action. So I basically set this up with the extended hours on, and then I just went right down. See, I wouldn't have marked this at all. I would have to go to the Heikin-Ashi level here. Let's get rid of all of that. I can't even see anything anymore. Ah, for with value, right? With value. So I would have gone to the Heikin-Ashi level, and I would have still been off. Nope, then I would have gotten it from here to here. So maybe I still add my value areas for now, as I'm working on this idea. We did go to it to the tick. Wow, right to the bam, and then reverse. What does it even look like on here? Yep. And then we just straight engulfed and reversed. What does it look like on 1 minute? So I'll add the value areas, the lines, just for um, adding them for the sake of just adding them. As you can see here, we went to it, price kind of picked up, not really as strong as I would like it to, and then we sold, right? And then could have just bought that one. So we had volume, sold, could have bought here or sold here, and then just take the reversal straight back down. And looks like we had a very strong reversal. This probably would have said, okay, we need to get out. Did we stay? Wow, we stayed below that the whole time. So where is it? This one. So we did go back and nick it, but we basically stayed below that wick, and then price decided to tank even further until the end of the session. Crazy price action. So I will just add the value areas, highs and lows, just for the sake of adding them, for the sake of just seeing what we're reaching. I'm gonna work on reducing all the information. I know I like to have information, but I think it's been cluttering my mind, especially when new things happen in my life, that I am fighting to like make everything make sense when I just shouldn't have to be fighting so hard for that. So I'm gonna keep them basic. I'm gonna keep everything basic as much as I can. Um, Even things in my daily life, keep that basic, and try to reduce any noise that may ruin just any noise and anything. Right, so that's the idea that I will be working with. Is just keeping things simple. Um, Keep it stupidly simple, so that way I'm not stressing out over what's what should go where, and all this other stuff. I'm not gonna mark that. We do have a gap. Value area low. We do have that one here. I'll add the one and only value area low right here. many days is this? Is this 90 days? Okay, I could go back a little further. That VAL, and then I did blow my account, so I will be just demoing. I did blow my combine. It was a horrible um, experience. Not gonna lie, sucked. It sucked a lot. Sucked a million. I'm not gonna mark any of these. This looks like too much of a headache. They barely spread out. Like these are very nicely spread out. No, these are like very compacted. If anything, this one right here or this one. But I'm not gonna mark those. So that's it. Those are essentially my levels. Let's do this. Let's go into, I did not open up this at all, so give me a minute to open that up. Go, and let's go to and then I'll basically be done my setup. Like I said, I'm gonna try to keep them sample, focus on just a 30-minute volume, price action, and movement. This is gonna take its time to load. Oh, that was fast. We did have 8:30 news. We have 10 o'clock news as well. And if it could load any faster. Let's go. We're up 38. Okay, looks like settlement price is down here. So I'm not gonna mark it. This is gonna create confusion. And then, oh, I didn't do NQ. Son of a gun. I'm gonna treat NQ the same way that I treat ES. Alright, we're here. Alright, so this whole area, everything makes sense. I'm just gonna stick with that. We're basically here, but I like this extreme better that I marked. So I'm gonna do NQ the same way that I did. ES, I can close all of this out. I am done with all of this. Let's mark that down there. Alright, so let's do NQ. I'm gonna do here and same exact thing. I use the yep, that's what I use. Setup, zoom out, and let's clear all of that. So essentially what I looked for, so it's gonna take a little longer. Where we bought, I marked it. Where we sold, we sold. So here we bought, mark this, and then if it feel like it's too wide, I go into the 5 minute to look for a tighter location. So that feels like it's too wide, so I'll go into the 5 minute, look for a tighter location if I can, which is here. Alright, so we'll drop this bad boy down to here. This is where we bought. This is where the buying initiated. Let's go back. That, where did we sell? We sold here. Let's mark this one. And I see that we sold down over here. Let's go into the standard 30-minute and see what it looks like. Alright, so this area right here, I'm just gonna mark because price did push down significantly, and I'll look for buys above if we need to. Alright, let's make this larger and let's zoom out. We have selling here. This is the one that I had for yes, that, and then I have selling. So for here, I'm gonna mark this and then try to get a better idea of where the selling initiated. We have this candle here, this candle here. Alright, so all of that. So this is the high. This seems to incorporate all of it. So we'll go with this. I think this is probably where we have the gap. Our next selling area, we have this one. And then let's go a little backwards to see if we have a higher initiation. We have this one. We have this one. Alright, so something like from here. What's the lowest? From here. So get rid of that. So the selling occurred here, and we'll bring that over. So still using the same idea with like value area highs and lows apparently, but just using the volume extremes. Let's see, our selling started around here. We have selling on this candle like that. Any selling on that candle? No. This candle by itself. Like that. I'm gonna actually incorporate these two. So that's the opening candle, and it's very extreme. Yeah. All right. Do I have any selling on this candle? None. But we did pause for a bit, so I'm gonna mark this one here. That's a pause, and then we had a continuation like that. Same thing here. I don't see any selling. Selling's a little higher here, so I'll mark this. Some selling here. I like this entire thing because it's a large doji candle. Any selling here inside this one here, large doji candle as well. I'm gonna have to figure out how to manage that. I'll get rid of that and work on this extreme. See, that's a retest of this one. This one here I like. I'm gonna mark this like that. Whoops. Well, alright, so those are my sells, and then buys. Like our buys will come from below these. So we have a buy on this candle. I like that. I'm just gonna take the whole thing. It's small. Any buying over here? Okay, so it looks like that was basically where we came from. get rid of that because this is where we bounced off of and went higher. Any buying over here? This one. Wait, is that that? Hold on. No, that's not it. Buying over here. Buying on this candle, this one here. Move backwards. I like this. Here. Like that. No buying. So the buying started here. So mark this one. Okay. Let's zoom out. Pressing still the way E and Q moves, we can definitely destroy an entire section down here. Okay, and there's no buying, so let's go over here and see. No buying. Wow, that is a huge candle. Massive. Okay, I think that should be good. Let's go to the higher time frame. Sorry, let's go to the regular time frame. Let's look how price has behaved. That's fine. So our buying candles. Yeah, and that was the last one. All right, so that's that. Let's throw in value area for the sake of it, and then I will be done. I'm not going to do settlement price and ADR. So value area, we're close. This one here is a little higher. All right, so I'll mark these. I'm not marking point of control because we've already been through it, even though I could. And that's basically it for those. I'm not gonna mark the ones up here. All right, so that's it for NQ. So I'll set up my regular level, my regular chart, and then I'll be back later. This one here. Okay. So I'm gonna use the new with value one. Ooh, that looks so much cleaner. Explained, got realized. Alright, so we're here like that with it now. So yes, our levels have changed dynamically. See, I didn't have that marked. I don't know why. Should definitely have that one marked. I'm not sure why it's there, but okay. All right, so that one stayed about the same. So these are my levels with value. I'm going to work with those. I'm not going to touch too much of VIX. I'll probably do the same thing with VIX. Let's throw VIX here. Let's try it here first. Let's throw VIX here and look at how it's dealing with the volume. Where did it buy? Where did it sell? Let's see if that works. Let's just try to keep everything consistent, nothing too different. Alright, that's a nice sell area, but we'll probably start it further back. I'm going to trust myself from the past who created that mark. Let's make it smaller and see what exactly was it. Do we have selling there? Sell, sell, sell. Okay, so we had selling there. So we had selling there, we had selling here, right here, 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 and then price fell off. So I want to get as low as I can, but stay as high as I can. I'm going to mark it like this, and then let's see if it worked well. Wow, back in April, huh? Back in April. Yeah, so it worked out perfectly fine. Sold here. I'll just mark it like this. Sold here again. Bought. Bought down here. I'll make this lower. Make it up to here. And I have no idea what's going to weigh any of this because we already crossed them. I'm going to delete them, and hopefully my computer doesn't slow down. Alright, so that's basically it for my levels. Keeping them simple and plain. And that's it. So we'll see how price reacts around them. Let's put this back to yes. And then those are my levels for today. And that's it with value. And I'll be back later to review what happened.